close, she don't make a sound. Just one step back and it all calm down. Dependable heartbeat, low-key flame. Everybody knows, but they don't know her now. With me, through the smoke and the noise, keeps it tight with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me, never leave my side. My chick ride with me, keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me, when the pressure come through. My chick ride with me, and she know what to do. Ride with me. In the mirror I see what I used to be. Loudmouth pride, moving recklessly. Then she came in and the pace slowed down. Made a hard man learn how to hold this ground. So if the whole wide world want a piece of me, she the one thing they can't reach easy. No show or trust or real. That's the kind of love that can't be killed. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me, keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me, when the pressure come through. My chick ride with me, and she know what to do. Ride with me. Met her in the rain by the corner store. Same calm face made me want more. She said little still, said enough. One look in my chest and it all got tough. She was cool like a code I could never break. Soft-spoken queen with a steady weight. When the world got loud, she stayed low. That kind of love make a strong man slow. Now she ride with me, through the smoke and the noise, keeps it tight with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me, never leave my side. My chick ride with me, keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me, when the pressure come through. My chick ride with me, and she know what to do. Ride with me. Seen fake love fold when the ring came due. Seen bright smiles fade when the day got blue. But she stayed right there in my roughest hour, like a front gate locked with a hidden power. If trouble get close, she don't make a sound. Just one step back and it all calm down. Dependable heartbeat, low-key flame. Everybody knows, but they don't know her now. With me, through the smoke and the noise, keeps it tight with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me, never leave my side. My chick ride with me, keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me, when the pressure come through. My chick ride with me, and she know what to do. Ride with me. In the mirror,
Scott Free is going live.
Let's go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
People, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Scott Free Morning Show in the afternoon. And I am late as ever today, but it is what it is. We here. We are here. And that's all that matters sometimes. And I get it. I am late today, but I try not to be this late. But today it just was uncalled for. I had family in town. My children were here. I had to see them off on planes. It just was a lot going on, okay? So with that being said, I'm not going to hold you today. You see the title on the screen. There's a reason I wanted to have this conversation. There's my fans going. I wanted to make sure one reason we had this conversation is because this is more serious than anybody would ever realize. This is one of the most important topics that I think I've ever covered on the Scott Free Morning Show in the afternoon. But what am I keep saying that. Wait a minute. I was on the West Coast for 4 years. This would technically be 11:41 in the morning on the West Coast. So it is Scott Free in the Morning Show. Just pretend I'm still on the West Coast. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. But no, the title on the screen, it is what it is. So nice, the title, what is the freaking title? Title is AI companies. Are they rewriting history as we speak? People, if you are a regular of the show, you know, like I know, I say it all the time. Certain things that are happening in this world, we're becoming more aware, more aha moments are happening. And as these aha moments happen, these people are steadily in real time changing information. I've seen this for myself, but we'll get there. I'll tell you how I got there. I'll tell you what I've seen myself. Well, I'll say this much. I've seen this myself. I've seen it on Google myself. I'm in the middle of, I keep saying the middle, but it's a long drawn out process to do a documentary, but I'm in the middle of something and I'm gathering a lot of information about indigenous America. And I was early on taking screenshots of information, and it was just, I was quick. Let me take a screenshot and tell them, instead of me copying and pasting, I just take a screenshot, put it away. You know, I go back and find the same information, same prompt, same everything, and it gives me something totally different. So that means in real time now, stuff that you learned in 2020 versus 2026 is totally different that time. But we'll get there. I don't want to dive so deep into it. Come on in, people, hit the like button, share the live. People, bring people on in with you. I want to see as many faces as I can potentially get into place today. This is very important. So I want to slow walk this thing. I don't want to rush through it. I don't want to fight it. I want to make sure that we get more people in here, because this isn't even about race at all. This is for everyone. This is for every person, everything. And I think every person, of every kind of person needs to get this information. But we'll get there. But if you are not a frequent person of the channel, I got to get a little homework out the way. First things first, this is the Scott Free Morning Show. We will be streaming live again on the 300 Radio app and website. Coming very, very soon again. We are putting the finishing touches on that thing now. And when that's back live, we'll be able to go over there. And as I like to tell the people who frequent the show, I can cuss over there on the website so much. It's going to be so much fun. All the things that I have to tailor myself for, I ain't going to have to do at some point. So with that being said, I just want you guys to go over there and make sure that you go right now until we get there. Go on over to the, first and foremost, wherever you're watching me on right now, go and hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. And definitely let me know if you're out here and you're enjoying the information we're putting out here. But definitely go to YouTube, 300 Radio. So go there. That's the platform again it's going to be on. Go to 300 Radio and the number 1. Do not put any spaces. Go over there now. Go follow the channel. You'll see the music that we have. We are having straight Black American music. It's coming back, baby. It's like the 90s all over again. We the new Motown sound are going to be over here. I promise you. So you're going to want to go over there to do that. We got music we'll be uploading there, but we'll definitely, and the website is just going to be amazing. You're just going to be able to listen to so much music that's going to make you feel it. If you don't frequent the show, at the end of the show, you might want to hang around to the end. We actually play music videos. We'll play a few today. Straight fire music. I think we all would agree that hangs around and listens to it. It's a very good time. So I just hope you guys hang around for that. Definitely go to the channel and hit that button, hit the support the channel. We really, really need all the support that we can get. I promise you, it's great. It is. Anyways, what do I want to talk about first? Before I get there, I will give people time to come on in. So like I said, I give you time to come on in, but what do I want to talk about before I get there? First things first, I want to play this video from a lady, and I do this every day. We play multiple topics, but we'll get to the main topic soon. So bear with me. I just want to get warmed up, let the juices flow. And I want to play this for you guys. And I had no intentions to talk about real estate at all today. But I do want to play this real quick, and it's not even really about the real estate. It's just based around a real estate post. Let me let you listen to this.
3%. That's our mortgage rate. And that's exactly why my family of 4 is stuck in our starter home. We had a plan. Buy the starter home, keep it as an investment.
Sorry, guys. If you're on L.Talk page on TikTok right now, if you're on there, you're probably hearing the echo. Don't worry, it's going to go away in a second, I promise you. But if you're over there, and if you're on the Scott Free page, you can't see the images. They won't let me show it on here, but you'll hear the feedback. I promise you. Oops. There we go.
buy something bigger before kids. COVID happened, we had kids a little earlier than planned because there was nothing else to do, y'all. And then interest rates spiked, and suddenly leaving our 3% rate means paying significantly more for the same house we already have. So we stay. We're bursting at the seams, 4 people in a space not built for 4 people. And I know we're not alone. People talk so bad about millennials, but we keep making the right decisions at the wrong time. Go to college, they said, take out those loans, it'll be worth it. Then the market crashed. Save up for a house. Then you couldn't afford one. Finally do buy a house. Now you're stuck because the interest rates that followed made moving impossible. I just feel like we keep following the rules, but the rules keep changing. And that's supposed to be our fault.
That's why I wanted to play it. I let her get through the whole spiel because I wanted to say one thing that she made a very good point about. People, when are we going to realize, and I say this every day, Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock-ish, I'm on here. But I say this all the time. We have been lied to. They have hoodwinked us, bamboozled us, made us believe something to be true isn't. They've made us believe. Now, I'll give you an example how they did it to my family. They told my family members in the state of North Carolina, if you work for the state of North Carolina, it is everything. You stay there 30 years, boom, them checks is gonna roll in for life. You set. Try to get there at 18 and stay until you can retire. You retire early and get on out of it. That's what they told you. To find out that's not how it played out at the end. To know that these people they're not making enough money in their retirements to be able to live in this economy that we're living in, they're suffering. For all the years of pay that they did. A lot of times, this is what they're suffering through. No, they were lied to. Same way we are. Every day they get us. Every day they're telling us something to be true that isn't true. Said the same thing. They tell you, get into the market, play the stock market. They forgot to tell poor people that you got to use money that you're able to lose because you're going to lose it. Look, I understand. I don't want to sound like a pessimist because I'm not. I'm just saying, the way they designed this thing, it's like you know what it is? It's like the little dog in the race. They put they dangle, was it like a bunny or something in the front of that mother, and he just chase it all day long. He's chasing it. He ain't gonna never catch it. He's running a little hard out. That's what they have us doing. And every so often, they'll show you one person who caught it. Man, see, he caught it. Oh, man, wow. He was amazing. And then you say, man, I'm gonna keep trying because I'm gonna be like him. No. He didn't catch it either. They used him to make you keep working. And that's the only purpose of the post I put up there for us, because I know that none of this is real. It kind of ties into the episode of the day. These people, these companies, these AI, and I use it. I have no other choice. You're too far behind. People are moving too fast now. You can't keep up with the normal way of producing. And it's just, it's unfortunate, but it's like, well, anyways, I'll get there. I don't want to spoil it. Anyways, move on. I don't want to kill people on that one. Let's move on. Excuse me, pew pew. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, TikTok. I'm sorry, I can't say those words. Anyway, let's move
Hey,
on.
ladies, so this is a public service announcement for you.
Now you have
I ain't gonna play that, because if I play that, y'all
Big
gonna get mad.
energy. All this good energy got you all in your
Okay, so they on the screen is this Children of the Blood and what is it? Children of the Blood and Bones. This is movie I was talking about the other day when I said that to me, I am an equal opportunity person. I am a fair person. I am a person who wants equality, justice. So when this lady that made this movie, if she made this movie for the Yoruba people, then the Yoruba people need to be all throughout this movie. So yes, I don't agree with Viola, so I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. Viola shouldn't have an ass in it. Same way these people should be all in our movies. It's fine to put a person here and there, sprinkle them in, that's fine. I don't discriminate against people. But my issue is when you gonna put them all in position and then you ain't gonna, no. So I heard they're a little hot, because I heard the lady who wrote it ain't even supporting the film. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Allegedly, I know. But anyways, that's the only thing I was gonna say about that. I saw that. What's this right here?
Atlanta, in the city where the capital is, there's a place called Underground Atlanta.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. For the people on L. Scott's page, this guy's talking about the underground in Atlanta. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's an area in Atlanta. Just listen.
Back in the early 1900s, I believe around 1930, 1940, a SEAL job was done. A person who was in construction was hired to seal the ancient cities, the corridors that led to the ancient cities. And underground Atlanta was built on top of it. As a matter of fact, all throughout Atlanta, from Stone Mountain to Kennesaw Mountain, there were ancient ruins that had to be built on top of to form the new societies. This exists in every major city. Every downtown city is actually located on top of an ancient site, not just Atlanta.
Whoa, is it getting too deep? I'm gonna say something in a minute. Hold on.
These were seal jobs, and large sums of money were paid just to simply pour concrete and seal in the entryways. This is why it's always been a difficult architectural job to build a city where the...
Well, can I say this too? Let me stop it right here because I don't want y'all to get too spooked out. This stuff, too much information, too fast. But one thing I will say is these, it's not ironic that every city's downtown looked exactly the same. Let's just be honest. Another thing, have y'all guys been catching these people, especially in Chicago? People have been going into these sewers and under the ground. You do realize they're down there taking videos. They're on YouTube. They're posting it. They're blocking them, a lot of it, but they're showing you that how this Chicago is way bigger, goes way deeper. And like he said, this is not just in Atlanta. And like here, Atlanta got so much going on that we don't even know about. Every major city has it. Look, I was watching this thing. I didn't know if we should do this video or not do this video, but I've been wanting to do this video about niggas being in America. Look, I was watching this video about a lady. Look, let's just go and be honest. Let's just tell the freaking truth. Let's use our common sense. I probably gonna get into the main story, but let me say this. Come on, man. Everybody, like James Baldwin said something like this. The great James Baldwin said something like this. Something about it. The history is now, because your history is with you at all times. It leads you, it moves you. I'm not saying the way he said it, but I'm paraphrasing, right? But I agree with him because if you know one thing about these folks, they do not deviate from the script. If they're going to be openly racist today, they're going to be openly racist tomorrow. If they're going to be closeted with it today, they're going to be closeted with it tomorrow. If they're going to do, they just never deviate from the script. They just find new ways to get around it. So knowing that they never deviate from the script, knowing today, don't they cover up everything? Don't they hide everything? Don't they remove and make you see something? It's today. Look, doesn't everybody, I'll say it this way, don't everybody named Mama want to come to America today? It's not people coming far and wide and on inner tubes and rafts and falling debris. They come in here. And I'm not picking, I'm just saying, I've seen this. People are coming in cars by the hundreds up through the south. Like, it's just, you see it. And I know people say, it's the economy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the way that everything goes. It is. But I think those are just parts of it. I don't think people understand. You don't say that the Americans have more pyramids and older pyramids than Egypt and the Sudan, and then say that that's old. No, you can't say that no more. I'm telling you, it kind of leads into what we're talking about today. They're rewriting history. They've already rewrote it once. You learned it in school. It was called the Pilgrims and the Indians. All that, and none of that's real. None of this, they shut down. I'm telling you, this is all game. Everything that we're realizing, the decadent veil is falling. And everyone's now is just clamoring for it. And I think what it is, I'm going to tell you what's happening. It's a beautiful thing to watch because you're seeing, especially people with real high intelligence, and you know they have it. And then people who will refuse to accept what everyone is learning. I tell you all the time, just take the indigenous Black person. There's so many beautiful, wonderful, amazing Black people disseminating the information. Here, let's go to this website, show you right here in their own documentation. Here, let me show you this old book right here. This is the book. You can find this book. Everybody and their mama doing it. They got channels all over YouTube. They trying to smash. Everybody's showing you, and everybody said, nope, 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 nope. You're still nope. And you know why? That tells me this. We seeing the line being drawn now. Now we seeing who been running game and who ain't been running game. Same thing on the simplistic level. I look at the Tamika Maras of the world. Tamika Mara running around here all the time talking about folks and what she gonna do, how she love black folks, this and the third. Jay-Z is a vulture to culture. He is. He's a culture vulture. Let's just be honest with you. It ain't just what's going on with him right now. Let's just find out. I just found out what he did with Tidal and all this. The reason why the Nicki Minaj's and all of them are upset with him. This man is not good people. But yeah, I'm not going, I'm going to talk around. I'm just not, he's just, there's a whole, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. You don't condone bad behavior. That's the one thing that separates us from every other humane and every other human person out here. You've seen people make excuses, like classic example. The word akata is a derogatory term that is basically been singled out for black Americans. But I've seen people get cornered about that thing and they lie, they cheat. What? I've never heard of it. They've never heard of it. Or if they have heard it, it's not what you think it is. It's something that, it's always something else. When mine is just like that. No, just stand on it because you didn't say it. You can just say, I don't condone that word, but yes, it is part of the culture. I just don't agree with that, when they do that. When someone says it, I tell them when I'm in their space. Don't do that about them. These are nice, wonderful people who have looked out for something to that effect. But no, you don't get that. You get told you wrong. Guys, example, I saw this video. Do I got this video? Oh, do I got this video? Dr. Umar. He was talking some cash pataz. Hold on a second. Hold on. I got this. Because when I, like him, he's a prime, hold on. Shoot, got the shit up loud. He's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Because that man, it's like you say, you can't take nothing from him. He's brilliant. He knows how to speak. But for some freaking reason, when it comes to black folk, none of that stuff makes sense no more. Y'all just a bunch of self-hating folks. Y'all don't like black folks no more. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where that thing is. Do I got it? Oh, I wish I had saved it. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Did I save it? No. I meant to save it. I know I didn't save it. I meant to save it, but I didn't. But if I had saved it, you would have got it. Wait, here it is. I think this is it right here. Hold on. This is it right here. My bad. Here we go.
Go to Walmart, go to Home Depot for a job, and I want you to put down, I am a Choctaw Indian. With your black ass, tell them you are a Choctaw. My grandmother, I'm a Choctaw. Put that on the job application, and you will not get hired for fabrication of information.
Yeah, that's false.
Now, the brother, he's right. The brother really break him down and tell him how that's not real. It's not. But even just the fact, hit the like button, shut a lot, people. Appreciate you. Come on in now. Hit the brother up. But I think what people don't realize is what Dr. Umar is that this has been his thing. And see, for me, I rocked with the brother. I donated. This man can't tell me I did it twice. So I donated to this brother thing. But donating to him, but I can tell he don't respect it at this point. Instead of just, look, my thing is this. I get on here, I talk a lot of shit. I do, right? I talk a lot of shit. But all at the same time, even though I'm talking a lot of shit, if I'm wrong, I promise you, I will stand here and admit when I'm wrong. I don't think black folks need a person to stand in front of them and always be right. I think they need a person that is willing to be fearless when it comes to the culture, or need people, not person, people who are fearless for the culture, who will defend it at all costs, who will never waver, who will never do anything detrimental to them on purpose. And see, for me, it's just hard when I watch him because I've watched this man spit so much game, but this refusal. And see, my thing is like this. I think people don't realize the reason why there's such a divide, as they say, between African Americans, as they say, Black Americans, and Africans. It's because of stuff like this. It's because he's spilling. You're xenophobic. I'm xenophobic because I want to talk about my grandmama and my great-great-grandmama and information that I'm finding out through my genealogy and everything else, that I got a long line of family that's been here. I'm having family that is part of the Choctaw. So and then two, again, if you've been a regular here, you know, Ms. Wright here, I appreciate you for coming over here. Ms. Wright, I talk all the time about this. Black folks is indigenous, cut them sore. Too many people have said it now. You can see it. If you can't see that information now, and you put it like this, if you in spaces denying the existence of black people being on this soil, if you're in those spaces denying it, but are saying this in good faith, then that means you're not looking. Because I can show you in multiple ways that something is not right. Something is amiss that's going on with these people. And why? How do I know this? It is because every time we turn over a stone, every time we look the information up, something don't say, you know they lying. It's always that. What up, Moo? So to me, as I sit back and I watch it, I know that what we're doing right now, people are drawing a line in the sand with us right now. And I love it. Because mine is just like this. It's been too many people who want to lead you. I don't know why anybody want to lead somebody. Why? That's egotistical in itself. That I want to be in front of everybody. No. This is one time I tell you, I leave my house. That's what I want. That's all I need to do. Once you lead your home, you lead yourself. I don't mind falling in line if what I'm conceding to helps the culture for one, two, the person disseminating information I respect, because it has to be respect there. If I don't respect you, no, you ain't getting me to move nowhere. Believe me, that's why I was a horrible employee, because I didn't want to move. So it's see what I'm saying? So you got Choctaw right here in the thing. Mind you, they'll tell you lying. You lying. Look, from everything from the Seminole Wars, being AK in their own paperwork, they put in asterisks, the Negro War. The Negro War. That's a piece of information. Doc Dubois, just mind you, without getting into scholarship, simplistic shit makes sense. 350,000, 380,000 black folks come on the boat over here, and that's 50 million today. Wow. I know, but that was 1619. No, nigga, that don't mean in 1619. That means between, they saying, 1619 to like 1803 or something like that. That's almost 200 years that they said they did that. So over 200 years, you had to bring in 350 to 380,000 people. You know what that means? That means 380,000 people won't hear fucking at one time. So being that they won't doing that, and it takes a woman 9 months to produce a child at least, if it's healthy. There's no way possible you're gonna do that. So again, just on the most simplistic level, Dr. Umar sat in his goddamn chair, excuse me. I love TikTok Shop. If he just sat in his chair for one day and sat down and said, hey, you know what? Let me think about this thing. What are they so bent on it before? Because black folks didn't hate themselves as much as they doing right now. And then maybe the comments is, they may not be hating on it. They may be talking about something. But he going off and calling you xenophobic and everything else. You just xenophobic. And you xenophobic? I'm xenophobic because the information is telling me my family is from the soil. Yes, you're being xenophobic. Do you realize me liking myself has nothing to do with you? That don't make no sense. I heard a guy though. It was on somebody's platform. I listened to it the other day. I got it though. He said the quiet part out loud. You know what he said? He says, "No, y'all can't be from there, cause you guys, you do come from us. You have to come from us." And he was very adamant that we had to be from. And I get it now. I think it's some sense of pride, backdoor, secondhand, some sense of pride that that you may have came home and did all these things, but you're still the baby to me. I think that's their claim to fame. And I get it. You're attacking someone's way of thinking. People don't take well to you changing, or put it like this. Humans do not take well to other humans disrupting their belief system. See, for me, I don't live off belief. I have an analytical mind. If you can prove it, it makes sense to me. So I don't hope, I'm gonna tell you one side note. I'm gonna go ahead to the Alphabet people. If you ever wanted to come for me, this is one thing I'll give you some good game for myself. For me, don't come bring me Jesus. Don't do it. Don't bring, hey brother, I just want to come pray for it. That's the quickest way to turn me off. Nope. Every time somebody brought that to me, they brought me harm. No, thank you. I always tell people I had a story. My young 21-year-old mind didn't understand, but I'll tell you real quick, and then we get into the main story. 21 years old. This was newspapers was still a thing. Don't judge me. I'm reading the paper and there's an ad in the rental section. Hey, quit, and I'm paraphrasing, this shit was years ago. but it was, hey, quit all it. And I should have known because this shit was very, very well written. It was well written. You could tell there's a lot. It was a ad. Hey, you tired of renting? Man, you give me $300 and I'm gonna get you into that house today. My not so smart 21-year-old self. Yo, what up? I got 300. Come on through. Yes, come on, bring it through. He told me to bring the money through and come through. But this was the first line that popped in my head that should have just sent off alarm bells. The first thing he said was, hey, just bring that money in cash. Oh, okay. Hey, hey, brother likes cash. All right, this is my 21-year-old mind. I took that money right on over there. Got into his office. He sold it though, y'all. Y'all got to see it. This man sold. We got here. This was before I even knew they had a virtual office. I didn't know, or you had people who was renting space. I didn't know nothing about this. I'm a little ignorant boy from the country, right? So I'm coming to this man's office in the big city. It's Raleigh. It ain't the big city. But I done gone into the big city. I'm in this man's little fake office, and he's in there. He's using the front receptionist, who's basically the receptionist of the floor. She's not this man's receptionist. But he running game with her. Hey, do I got any calls when I come in? Oh, well, hold my calls. I'm just eating a black dude, just sucking me in. And let me start making long short of. So long short, we're getting all this. He done made phone calls to fake relatives and stuff. Hey, show this property. I got a real couple. I was with my old lady at the time. And he was like, yeah, hey, you show this young couple this, and that. I was like, wow, this dude's really real. Didn't give me no receipt or nothing. I let this man take my $300. Needless to say, a couple weeks passed and he ain't done nothing. Ain't got nothing, ain't had nothing happen. And then turned around, went back to his office. Now, I got energy now. He done robbed me. And I'm gonna tell you one thing you don't do. You don't know that's the first way to tick me off. I see red. I'm in this man's office. Now, mind you, I'm still dumb though at this point. We got in his office, he could feel my energy. I wanted to put him through a wall. And he said to me, hey man, can I pray with you, man? He defused me. He diffused my little ignorant behind. It diffused me so bad. I got it office. Do you know the next time I went there, the nigga had moved. He was no longer in the building. I couldn't find him. To this day, if I could find you, I don't know your name no more. I don't forgot what you even look like. But I promise you, to this day, I told this, if you're around me, I've told this story 8 billion times. Because this sits in my spirit. Sizzling, as what's the name said, I want a piece of him. Oh, he got me so good. Oh, Kim, he got me so good. I was so angry. You just don't even know. But anyways, I digress. Let's move on to the main side. Hit the light, people. Share the light, people. Let's keep it going. All right, so I'm going to get into the main topic. Enough. I'm going to start doing things right around this time, right about the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to start doing it. So if you want to hear the main topic, starting moving forward at the 30-minute mark of the show, that's enough time. Well, I was sparked by this video, and I did some research. And I'm going to play this video for you guys, and I want you to hear it. And I want you to tell me what you think. Because I did a deep dive and I even used their own AI against them. I need them to give me some information, reference points, the whole nine, because you get reference points from these people. Don't just take AI's word for it. Figure out where they got their reference points from. Make them show you, give them links, the whole nine. You need to see it. And that's a little quick deep dive, and I'm gonna play this video. What I found out what this brother is saying is real. So hold on, here we go.
Now you have AI companies buying antique books, buying rare books, ingesting their content, and then destroying these books. You heard what I just said? There are AI companies that are purchasing books, rare books, ingesting all of their information, and then they are destroying these books. They are buying these books in bulk, putting them in high-speed machines that basically destroy the books. These high-speed machines cut the spine of the book, and then after that, they shred the books. Now you gotta ask yourself, why do they want the rarest books on earth? Why are they looking for antique books? Then you gotta ask yourself, why are they destroying them? Mind you, a federal judge ruled that the practice that they're practicing is fair use. You know what that means, right? They're all in on it. Now,
I'm pausing right there. So let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I said at the beginning of the show, I said at the beginning of the show, I too have Googled information from Google. Google said bling, 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 this. Oh shit, that is fucked up. Oh my God, wait till let me show some people, tell some people that. Man, I said, yeah, I'm in real time. Yo, let me pull out my phone. Let me show you guys what I just learned the other day. Boop, boop, put it on the phone, Google. Total opposite response. What do you mean I can't find the top information search that you gave me before now is no longer available? People, are you telling me, let me slow it down because I'm ready to get angry because I'm so upset because y'all don't realize this is very important. I'm gonna say it like this. We were just talking about Africans and Black Americans. Who's this and who's what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Imagine this. People are telling people who have family in this soil what they are, where they come from, what they know better than. And the only information that they are pulling from is people who are taking your information and changing it and manipulating it and removing it and hiding it. So what are you telling me you are fighting each other? Or you telling me what I am off of something from known liars? They are taking these books, they're taking this stuff because we are getting hip to the game. I tell people, when we went home 2020, they did a lot of work outside. They wanted us indoors for a reason. And for some reason, they didn't account for motherfuckers was gonna learn something. See, you at work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, you ain't got time to learn something. And then they give you the circus. What is the circus? The NFL, the NBA. Let's keep the nigga mind occupied. Sisters, let's show you the next Fenty product. We gotta keep you occupied. Show that girl's try-on haul. We gotta keep you occupied. Why? Because when you go home and you start thinking, you start realizing none of this shit is real. None of it. It is all an illusion. They can manipulate anything and make anything sound like it's something it's not. Saw it the other day. Black girl is in trouble. She is in jail today, facing serious jail time. You know what she's doing? Drop shipping. Because this woman figured out a way to get cheaper products from one store and selling it on Amazon. They arrested this woman for drop shipping. The same thing that they glorified and told people it was an ingenious product for people to come up with it when it's them. I just don't take no information from none of these people. The reason I wanted to bring up the AI is because it is too fast. You find something, they removing it. So I employ, find some paper, write it down, and don't put it on the internet. And if you get it off the internet, save it, print it, hold it, because they're gonna take it all from us. People, remember the days of Google when you could go to page 1000 looking for something? I want to look up happy birthday. There's 1 billion bajillion topics about birthdays. Now I go to Google, it is an infinite scroll, meaning it's gonna keep rolling right back to the same approved messages. I go to Google, that's Google, YouTube. If I want to put in a subject, let's talk about indigenous Black Americas. Let's figure out more about that. Type that in, blah, 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 blah. You know what they say? Here's the History Channel. This shit ain't real. Aliens did it. This, that, and the third. You can't get that anymore. You literally have to have the link to somebody's shit to be able to see something that you actually want to see. How many of you guys love to YouTube just to watch knowledge itself, to send you on rabbit holes and paths to find more documentation to support it? How many people did that? And how many people now go, you got your trusty 2 or 3 people because you can't find nothing no more? But the History Channel comes up. The Discovery Channel is gonna come up. MSNBC's post about it is gonna come up. It's all we see. It is a controlled mechanism. I said mechanism. I can't talk. You get what I'm saying. What did you say there? You said they had the clothes for trial. Oh, yeah, stop picking. Stop it. They do have them try on hauls. Every woman I know got, man, I was watching this what do you call it? What's it? OTT, what's it? Whatever, the outfit of the day. Every woman watching them. Girl, you see Fenty. That Fenty was, oh girl, that Fenty done dropped a new product. Got some shimmer. Oh God, every time I go to the ball, you go past a 4. That motherfucker's a war zone. Give me some Fenty 350. I'm 350. I'm 490, bitch. Anyways, I digress. But look, all that I'm saying is man. All right, I preach all the time on here, and I don't hate to come on like I said I'm preaching. What'd you say there on YouTube? Hold on, what'd you say? You said they. Oh, you in Germany. Hey, look, on YouTube, I saw your post. You're down in Germany. Look, let me ask you a question if you're still in there. Because I've spent some time in Germany. Well, I didn't. I was a child. My dad was stationed there. But I spent some time in Germany when you was over there. There's so many questions that I have about what actually goes on in Germany. I have questions about the history of Germany. And one thing I know, because like my daughters, the reason why I was late there, I'll be honest with you guys, the reason why I was late, they were over in London these last couple of days. And so, you know, I'm just asking questions, because I've actually never been to London. So I was asking questions the whole 9 to 30, telling me things. So I'm learning things that I didn't know. Like, classic example. I want the same thing from Germany. I want to get certain things. I have a real desire to learn things about that. But brother, if you're still in here, email me 300podcast@gmail.com. Hit me right there. You can hit me 300podcast@gmail.com. It's in there somewhere on YouTube. But they guys got back from London and they were talking about how like Buckingham Palace, you can't take no pictures inside, none whatsoever. And they did the tour. So if you're doing the tour, you know all those tours are for. Every time you go to the city, they got a tour telling you about the city. That's how they perpetuate the lie. When you learn stuff, you start realizing, you start, man, these people ain't nothing but little thieves. When you realize the dudes are standing there stiff as shit, with the big ass hats, you know what I'm talking about? Them dudes, they were niggas. The hair's the afro, that was a cut. These people said, we can't grow that, I should just fall, so let's put hats on. This is, all this stuff is, none of this is real. Everything that you believe to be real. And over there in Germany, I want to know so much information because I know we don't get the true game of what goes on in Germany. Germany is not what people think they is. It's just this whole world. Like, I tell you this another thing. So she took a million bajillion pictures. So I'm over in London. So I'm looking at pictures all over the place. London is the old world. But it's so amazing is they'll tell you that Europe and the Americas had no connection to each other. People in Europe never knew they existed. Then how the fuck do they have places in Chicago that's mirroring the same thing I've been seeing in London on pictures now? You wanna know why? Because we wasn't separated. This was a global society. I can't say everybody didn't have individual nations. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying, everybody knew about everybody. This place was too advanced. Look, just know this. I look at it like this. They tell you how the Romans, at their infancy, could build aqueducts and architecture that no one could build. And Egyptians and the Sudanian people, the Egyptian people, they're building pyramids like no one can do with superior ways of thinking. And then they devolve down into dum-dums. Ain't that amazing how everybody started out so high and then they just got dumb? But in this society, we just was dumb forever and then all of a sudden we became smart in 100 years. That don't even make any sense. None of this makes any sense. All it is that when you get fed something so much, clean glass versus dirty glass, you don't realize what you ain't saying and what you are saying. And you right, Mook. It is that, what is it? Oh, my bad, I called you Mook. I can't never see it. 64, I always see your name. I can't even see it. The letters always run together. But the Smithsonian definitely has everything. So, cause like, for me, I'm going out to the what's name, and I'm ready to risk it all for y'all. So next month, I already booked the trip. I'm going out to Arizona, and I'm going out there, and I'm going to the Grand Canyon, and I'm going to go up in there. I'm tired of watching it online. I'm ready to break some rules. I'm playing. I'm joking, y'all. Allegedly. I'm ready to go to the approved parts. I just saying, man, when you start learning things like that, or like I just talked about a week or two ago, I showed actual footage of them finding tombs in Louisiana recently. Like, literally, the Egyptian thing that you think the Egyptian. Look, the Egyptians even said, look, I'm telling you guys, this is the old world, allegedly. But there has to be, and I'm gonna tell you, even the Egyptians even told you. The Egyptians in their writings, they tell you, they said someone came there and showed them the technology. That's what they said, not me. Yes, I believe they came from here. America's Atlantis. America is Turtle Island. I think Lemuria, I think it was part of it, and I think Lemuria is literally still out there in the middle in the water, and they're not telling you. Like, okay, let's get it, fuck it. Let's just do it. We're here now. When the flight patterns don't make sense, because you've probably seen those videos. I know these smart, these Scott-free people in here. These my people. So I know you've seen these flight patterns that don't make no sense. When you start seeing that these people, like I even went even better. How Japan, how is technologically advanced as Japan is, talking about, oh, we just found like 17,000 islands in the middle of nowhere right off the coast. What you mean you just found thousands of islands? You found it. No. What they're telling you is, they said, man, we want to move some stuff over here, so let's tell them about this. Look, when you get in a plane, you just go. You don't know you don't know why. You may not know what direction you're going in. You don't know what you're passing over. None of that. The Memphis Zoo is an ancient temple. It sure is. I've been there. It sure is. Look, you know what they had us doing? Let's just remember this. Remember this, guys. Now, look at this. Let me hit it to people that may not know this. Okay. If Egypt got like 300, between Egypt and the Sudan, I forget what they keep calling, I can't even think, Nubia. They had like 300 or 3,000. It was 300, 3,000. One of those pyramids, right? Do you know they do not know how many are in the Americas because there's thousands of them? That's what. Again, the Egyptians said themselves, someone came and showed them how to build. When it came to that, could have been when there's all one landmass, because I honestly just believe it was all one landmass at one point. I believe when something happens, something catastrophic obviously happened, because if you look at the Grand Canyon, that's catastrophic. That is not normal. That is buildings. That is a city in there. That is my conjecture. I don't care, I've done some study. That's a fucking city in there. When they show you, these wall people, they carved out holes and lived in the mountain. No, nigga, that was a room with a window. It just, the window didn't get decimated with everything else. I think they had us looking at everything incorrectly. We looking at everything ass backwards. You go to, Turkey and Petra, the lost city of Petra. They had you believing this is a walled city. No, this is probably a melted city. See, people, we gotta realize none of this stuff they tell us is real at all. All of this is phony. All of this is baloney. What'd you say? You know, less than 800 freshwater lakes in Africa. Oh, wow. Wow. Good Lord. Look, I agree with this white tea guy when it comes to like the Great Lakes. And I swear to God, the Great Lakes come off like that's an ocean for real. But I saw one brother, side note, since you brought up Great Lakes, Lake Michigan, side note, you do know there are maps where they didn't have it on there at one point, and then they popped up. And I've heard theories, and I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to put the tinfoil kufi on, but I've heard people say things like, I've watched this one guy, he did a whole dissertation on it. He went out there, got in the water, the whole nine. He was like, I think it was one of those big, large, ancient trees that really, y'all got to realize a lot of these, oh God, I don't want to even go down this path with you people. Y'all going to think I'm crazy. It's so deep. And it was like somebody thinks that if they had an earthquake or something, because mind you, let me slow it down. I think between 1811 and 1812, they had it. I cannot remember the name of it. It's in my phone. But they actually had earthquakes that went off for months all throughout the United States on the East Coast. And I mean, when I say it went off, they're talking about what people described in some newspaper article, houses getting sucked into the ground and nothing but mud and sand and spit out. It's amazing this has happened and no one's talking. No one brings that up. This is an event that happened throughout this country. No one ever talks about that. No one talks about the lightning storm that went on to the point where they was like, I forgot what it's called, but this thing is major to the point it caused so much damage. I keep telling people like this, I want us to do this. You don't have to believe anything I'm saying, and I don't want you to. I want you to literally do this. Go out into your own world, but you gotta put everything down you were given. So they gave you the school book, they gave you, unfortunately, a lot of times, mind you, and I don't want to desecrate the Bible because too many people are religious and I don't want to step on other people's beliefs. So let me not step on other people's beliefs, but I will say this. You go find the mother missing books. The mother's six missing books that's missing. You want to know why it's 66 versus 72 books. Go figure out what's in them books and you read those. And then you come back and then we have the conversation about it. Because then even after you read that, you'll be able to open your mind up again and you'll be able to think bigger than that. That way they teach us is so pigeonholed. I know that's not a word, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. They pigeonholed us with this way of thinking, with all of this thought, but with the parameter. You know what it is? You're put into a box and have been told that's the world. Admiral Byrd told you best. There's land beyond the lands that we know. I'm shocked that we never known this, but we know it now. This is this man's words. This is the man commissioned by the United States government to go out here and sit. He told y'all what I found, and they said, put him down. Allegedly. I put him allegedly. So what I need people to understand is you live in a box. You ain't going nowhere. They sell you the story of this magical space stuff that don't make no sense. We did break down the album. I had a good time with that episode. That was very fun. When we broke down the old moon landing thing that they did recently, that shit was so funny. I had a good time. But when I got outside the box of the reality that we live in, let me be serious. When I got out of the box of the reality that we live in, my whole world opened up. See, when you stop looking at the human body as just a man and a woman with the poo-poo and a pee-pee. I always say this all the time. If you hear regular, I tell you all the time, the human body is an energy source. Nigga, you 100 degrees for no fucking reason. Just standing there. That's energy. That means you're supposed to produce something. And producing doesn't mean sitting, doing nothing. You're supposed to think, expand. Look, I truly do believe. Let me say it this way. The reason why I love talking architecture so much on here is because when you go, like one episode if y'all want to do it, and I'll do it if y'all want to, I have a big archive of photos, just of massive buildings that could not have been built in the era and the time that they said they could have been built. So I know that means there's a fabrication of storytelling in that. So when I see the fabrication of that storytelling that they tell them, that means people don't build like that today, and they greedy today. When you think of Martha's Vineyard and you think of all this stuff, you realize how greedy it is. When I'm looking at the stuff, my daughters and them tell me, man, I wish I could show you the photos from the inside of Buckingham Palace. If you don't go see it for yourself, you don't know how amazing this is. And I thought, again, to myself with my common sense, the people who run this world today is them folks. They build boxes, do they not? Everywhere we go is a big ass box with windows. That's how they like to build. Their houses are boxes. They do a little deviation here and there, but it ain't nothing special. These old buildings are these cathedrals and castles and everything else. These are amazing with like the intricacies. I can't even say that word today. The level of detail that they take to make these buildings. It is like, oh my God, that means multiple things. One, people had time. People had a desire to produce something that was amazing, and they wanted to produce something that never left. Means they won't monetizing every fucking thing. But just like those folks, when they get in the lead, do they give it to you for free? They get the cure for cancer. Do they give it to the people like they tried to shove coke down your throat? That should have been the first sign. Don't take that, because remember, when they have something, they sell it to you. So you talk about a world that you know they won't selling everything to you. That means that people had time to think. Do you know when they say all the pyramids in the world all are aligned a specific way to the fucking T globally? That is not a slave building anything. Slaves don't care about intricacies to detail. So if you got a person who is doing that, that means that they did that for a reason and they had to study that. How many years, how much time, effort, and energy did people devote to doing that? You can't be stifling people and producing the greatness that this world used to produce. No, people were allowed to be who the fuck they were. This world is always stifling. Oh, we don't want this community to do well, so let's do this to it and do that to it. And then you say to yourself, man, you do realize there is your ingenuity. White tea people, everybody who come here and talk bad about black boys, the ones that y'all done stuck on that damn medication in them schools, y'all do realize the next innovation that takes this world to the next heights, you are potentially stifling that. We all agree the black man is the original man on the planet fucking Earth. Means he has to have more wisdom than everyone else because he's been here longer than everyone else. And you stifling it globally? You don't want a piece of that to shine? Come on. I'm watching young boys and girls make electricity out of magnets and things. You're like, come on, y'all. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, it bothers my spirit. What are you saying over here? You say the book of the Bible removed King James. Well, yeah, you know about that. I think we all know about the King James version, how them did it. Yeah, please hit the like button, people. Share the live. Thank you, Miss Wright. I appreciate you, Sugarfoot. I do. Because look, man, all I'm just saying is that when you got stuff like this AI going on right now, I don't think people realize that it's helpful. It is. But it's not like, look, multiple things. AI isn't the problem. It's the people programming the AI that's the problem. I tell people all the time, go to AI, ask them a question that is racially charged and motivated. Ask for a thumbnail that is racially charged and watch them tell you it goes against their community guidelines. But if I get on there and say, I want a thumbnail that says nigga, 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 nigga. If I wanted to say, nigga. I love TikTok job. If I wanted to say all of that, they said, cool, put that up there. That means somebody wants it to be this way. Somebody's telling me I can't say this about them. That makes no sense. If it's free will, oh God, it's thinking on its own. Why is it every time they put out a study? Did y'all see the study that they let like an AI loose on Twitter? It was like, and the objective was, this is what I read this study one time. This was a few years ago. This study said they gave an AI an objective. The objective, it was multiple AI. They gave them all an objective. Your objective is to see how many followers you can gain on Twitter. And it was like, you can have at it. Whatever you want to do to get them, you can get them. Why did all of them turn into like straight Nazis? They was organizing events, the whole nine, and the shit was just taking off. But then they try to convince you in the world, no, things are getting better. What? The AI chose to go down that path. He didn't choose the humanitarian route. He didn't choose to love on everybody. He didn't try to sell you nothing. He says, I'm gonna go out here and be a skinhead. They was on there beefing. These people are so violent. It don't make no sense. Yeah, you get told all the time. I had this one guy, he likes to troll me, right? Like, I get rid of his page, he'll come right back. He'll troll me, he'll say stuff like this. You just won't admit that we're just superior at building everything up. Like, you do everything with violence. You can't say you're superior when you violent towards everybody. That's not superiority, man. That just means your humanity is lower than everybody else. There's levels most of us are not willing to go to. You're like, I don't care. That's what you like. It don't even matter to me. What do you say here? But see, I'm glad you called them little hat people. I'm glad you did it too, 6-4, because you know how they talk when you come in talking like that. Look, my thing is always like this. Again, let me say something I don't think a lot of people even catch or even think about. Look at it like this. Why is it that everything in this world that we know to be true really isn't older than the 1800s? Even the nations, like you watch an old movie, they be like, oh, the Persian army. You be like, wow, the ancient times, the Persians. Do you realize Iran and Persia is the same place? And they didn't become Iran till like 1930s? Some shit like that. It was Persia before that. Mesopotamia, Babylon was Iraq. Iraq didn't get its name till like 1930 something too. You know, right? You notice that Queen Charlotte, that they admit now, which they fought you, Queen Charlotte, the same thing that Shonda Rhimes put on Netflix, that black woman that's on there, she truly was a black woman. All documentation, whole bloodline wasn't it? How do you have a bloodline of Negroes? And this was commonplace at the time because even Ben Franklin himself, the wonderful, wonderful Ben Franklin, sarcasm, said, oh, the German is a swarthy Negro. Basically calling Germans black. They not white. So how do you go from the late 1700s, early 1800s? I think she made it to like the early 1800s before she passed away. How is it by like 1900? Ain't nothing but all white people. You see what I'm saying? Something's not right. And I'm starting to wonder. All right, I got a movie. All right, people with me. I hope y'all with me. Y'all with me? Hit the like button. Shut live. We're ready to go. I'm ready to take y'all down the kookiness of my brain, but I'm not saying kooky. I'm just gonna say this. I use context clues. I'm very good at reading people. So when you sit down and let a person talk long enough, you'll see them what they're motivated by. You can tell very easily what a person's motivated by, very, very well. if you just pay enough attention. Remember, 60 to 80% of all communication is nonverbal. You just got to understand that thing. Understand not your enemy, but your person you're dealing with. If I'm dealing with a person of another culture, I deal with them on the way that they move, not the way that we move. These are things that you do. But I'm going to tell you something. There was a movie that was on Netflix. And I'm going to tell you, this movie gives me the goosey bumps when I think about what potentially this world could have been at one point. And you know what it is? I don't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna tell you what the movie was about. It's a little Hispanic dude. And the Hispanic dude, and I don't remember the whole plot of the movie because, again, I told you, the way we living today, you can't remember a movie past 3 weeks. But the concept of the movie was the world was being attacked by aliens. They were coming from out. They were coming from space. Oh, God, they're late aliens attacking the people. So this little Hispanic dude, he was trying to get his family around all the time. He was trying to get his family together. That's the whole thing. The whole world. Think of World War Z, any other movie. This is one of them films. Fast forward to the end. I don't want to give you the whole story, but fast forward to the end of this movie. What happened was, he actually was a robot. And what it was, the humans were getting taken over by AI, so the humans had left and went out of space. Now, all this is fiction, but I want to tell you why I think makes some kind of sense. They're kind of telling you something. But what the aha moment of the movie, the trigger was, the dude who's been running trying to protect his family all the time didn't know that he was a robot. He didn't even realize it. He thought to himself he was protecting himself and the people when he was a part of the problem. So what I want people to know is this. I use this for these people. I use another example, and this way it'll make even more sense. I said this before. M. Night Shyamalan, or whatever his name is. I can't think of his name, but you know the guy that makes the movies. I think he's Asian. He makes these movies. He made that movie. The first movie I ever saw of him. I think my brother let me hold it one time. It was a movie where he had these people living like they were pilgrims. Had little wooden houses. They were all there, but it was shit in the woods that they don't supposed to go out in the woods. At night, you gotta go in the house because they ought to be attacking you in the woods. And to come to find out, they done moved some unsuspecting people, and then I think they had been there for so long, the children didn't even realize they lived in the modern world. Some little girl, blind, got lost in the woods, couldn't find her way back, and she fell into the street. This girl didn't know where the street was. So what I'm saying is to people all the time is, see, you saw that movie, Ken. Okay, see, all the time, what people don't realize is that they're telling you things. So what I say is all the time, I think about that, and then I think about the 1800s again. 1800s, they're telling you that they are building, like, again, I tell you, any major city you see, especially anything not on the East Coast especially. I don't even talk about the East Coast. That's a smoking gun in itself. But I'll just, for the context today, without going long into it, anything past the East Coast, you got to think it's later years. This is around 1850 and further, because remember, we didn't start moving west until after the Haitian Revolution, and we got the Louisiana Purchase, if you go by the story. So anything west of the Mississippi, when they started the Homestead Act, when they told all the white tea people, hey, go out Midwest and start farms, and we'll give you all this free land. Even though the white tea people will tell you in a moment right now, stop asking for handouts. Oh, really? I think it was 168 acres they could get a piece if you could say you were farming. Could you imagine 168 acres of land? But anyways, I digress. So all those people out there, so that means Los Angeles, San Francisco, all of Utah, all of Arizona, Texas, what else you got up in there? Like you say, Chicago. Chicago's the most amazing city in the goddamn world. I keep saying that people, if you know me, I've been around. Chicago's amazing. So what I want people to understand is, so they're telling you. Remember, let's take another clue. 80% of the white people that are in this country came after 1890. So that means they were tiny and minute group of people. So I don't know how these tiny, minute group of people, because remember, they built it all. Negroes didn't do anything but pick cotton, didn't do anything. You Negroes didn't do anything. So these 8-9 people built all these cities in 3 weeks. And I'm being sarcastic, but that's what damn near what it would be. So when you're seeing cathedrals and you're seeing castles and I'm telling you, you have castles. When you see underground cities and you got underground tunnels going from one place to the other, all this is saying, you're saying all this is built in like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. That is impossible. That's impossible. And then when you get into that, I want people to understand, so if that's impossible, that means the story you need to feed, you need to ball that bitch up, excuse me, and throw it away. I love TikTok Shop. I do. I love it. Because at this point, it don't make no sense. Now, Elder, you just saying shit. I don't know what the truth is. I don't. All that I am saying is I take my context clues. I take the fact of, even though you told me that you sent more people to the Caribbean and to South America by the millions, they said 12.5 million niggas crossed the water today. They keep changing that because that ain't all they used to. It was more than that before. Now they came down to 12.5. That's again, truth changes depending on what white people want. But anyways, I digress. But 12.5 million people, so out of 12.5 million people, only 350,000 came to America. But for some odd fucking reason, we dwarf the amount of people in the Caribbean. What happened to all the people? You took millions there. If we made it to 50 million, they supposed to be like 200-300 million people over there now. They should be busting at the seams. Again, another fucking hole in the story. But no one seems to understand. That's all this is. It's a story. And it's all holes. Holes, holes, holes. Everywhere you go is a hole. Dr. Umar, do I just supposed to overlook these things? To go back to Mother Africa where there is no fucking boats? Where is the slave ship? You said 12.5 million people. I've done the research. They said at best, these boats, not ships, boats. These boats could hold no more than 300 people at best at that time. And that is pushing it. Do you know how many fucking voyages you gotta have to bring that small amount of people over there? It don't even get me started on the boat, because that's if you pack the bitch tight. But now, you gotta eat something, bitch. Where the food going? She gonna be on here for months. You do know that the Atlantic Ocean is one of the coldest, most unruly waters in the world, if it's not the most. I think it is the most. That means in freezing cold water in the summertime, it is freezing in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, meaning people would have frozen there more than they would have made it through. Yes, there's sailboats that catch wind and catches current. So which means is if I'm watching I was just yesterday watching, no lie, no bullshit. I'm watching one of them Carnival cruises. They got hit with some treacherous waters. This is why I will never take a cruise. I've never done it, never will. No, I can swim, but no. I don't want to be in this water hitting it, boom. The water's crashing and pow. And this is not simply, this is like, we may need to call in some support type of crashing. So you trying to tell me y'all did this so many fucking times till you completely changed the dynamic of it? No. I keep telling people like this. I want to use today to prove yesterday can't be real. Can you show me? Because now Africa says that the reason why they're so subservient to Asians and white people is just because they got all the economics. It ain't their fault. And it really ain't. It's the people who let these people dominate them fault at the beginning is what set this in place. Why does I say that? Because the first people that basically lost or whatever happened to them, you set precedent for everything that comes after. Your children are only gonna go as high as what you just said, you set the bar at. So if you say, I'm not gonna attack them, your children are not gonna attack them. So when I see all of this, you still can't make me believe, just because black folks have never seen people this pale before, when they show up with their superior weaponry. Now I've heard this. Now it went from before, the musket was the superior weapon, to now they also had horses and knives and shit and poles. I said, okay. So you think that millions of black folks globally have no defense mechanism? They didn't build a sword, a knife, a stick, a bow, an arrow, or nothing. They did nothing. You were the only person when they went out there. So, because the reason why I'm gonna tell you this story, I was talking about the Aztecs versus Spaniards, but that's another story. They be telling them fabricated story that don't make no sense. But they'll tell a story so grandioso and then tell you that they're superior because they had a musket and a horse. But I will tell you today, ride your ass through the hood, who ain't fight us no more. We ain't really gangster, but just go through the hood. Let the YNs be the only thing on the street corner that day. I promise you, you come out with one of them swords and a horse, you liable to not get one of them before they take you and that horse down. It's gonna be horse meat for dinner, and they gonna take everything off of you. Brother, trust and believe me, that story don't hold no weight over here. That's why I say I don't believe that story. So again, they keep telling you I told you, they're telling you they 99-1. They're telling you on paper, we ain't never took but one L to y'all, that was Haiti. Hey, that's the only L we took. Everybody else, we just whipped the bone to everybody else. You mean the people who today get rocked every time I see a video on YouTube when they mess with a nigga? How many times you say, don't mess with that dude, he gonna rock you, and we rock him? To me, none of that makes any sense. So no, I don't believe that can be real. But what I do know to be real is this. If I miseducate you somehow, some way, if I can get in front of you and to miseducate you, I will. If I can make you believe something to be true that is a lie long enough to it's a detriment, I will. I will fabricate paperwork, say something different, tell you something that's not true, poison you the whole nine, and stand right next to you. I told you, these are the same people who will rob your house and then help you look for the stuff throughout the neighborhood. That's these people. So now, which one sounds more plausible? The deceptive version of you, or this warrior that came through and smacked them? And I'm gonna tell y'all people, I'm looking at the pictures of my daughter. They took a lot of pictures out. There's a lot of people out. I'm gonna take y'all to another path. I'm just gonna be honest, but I'm gonna say this first before I get there. These are some of the most regular people in the world, is them European people. Regular. They even agree with my daughter, and they were like, Pops, you got to see this. Like, you got to see this. These are regular folks. These are not even, he's like, they don't look like the same. This is what my youngest daughter said. She's like, they don't even look like the same white people in America. She was like, and I was like, now, if you're new here, I say all the time, if majority of the people got here after 1890, they would still have an accent that was European, especially the British ones. But they don't have an accent at all. So that would mean they had to pick up their dialect from somebody because they don't have an accent anymore, right? So if you got here after 1890, which means my great-grandmother helped raise me. I got dropped off at my great-grandma's house for years when I was a little bit boy. Loved her. She passed away when she was 100, like 2012, 2013. In that time, so I know this ain't that long ago. So you're telling me in this time frame, y'all lost y'all whole accent? To who? Not native. Remember, you just decimated them. Right? Then you just decimate them. Where's your accent go? I'll give you something else I thought about today, because my daughter's called me a lot. Oh my God, they called me the whole time they're there, because you know their plugs are different in Europe. They don't tip in Europe. They measure things in different measurements, like kilograms and all those other things, right? And then I started thinking again, why is it that when you get to Europe, nothing matches America? These are the same people. So if Europe likes to go off kilograms and measure, that means they've been doing that for a very long time. Means when they crossed over from the ocean on them boats to Ellis Island, they would have kept this. That's like me. If I'm going to a land that ain't got shit, that ain't built, we ain't get it till we got here to build the industrial age. I'm bringing my way of thinking and ingenuity with us. We're gonna bring the kilograms. We're gonna bring the sockets that they use in Europe. We're gonna bring that with us. Then explain to me, then why does everything look different here? That's one. Again, I say all the time, why don't they have cousins and aunties and uncles in Europe? No, when we book a ticket to go there to visit, they book a ticket to go there to visit. I heard John Seinfeld say his people came off of that, because you got to learn about Coney Island. Oh, God. We got some. I told you, we got free people. My people know some shit. So when I started digging through just combing through the way to understand, and these, again, I don't know what history happened. I don't. I will never claim to be something that I was never a part of, but what I can definitively say is this. Now, just listening to this, does it make you question something? Have you said to yourself, hey, nigga, why you ain't got no accents? Because remember, they told us it was native people. That's what they said. Siberian native. They said you, the slave babies, that they did what as soon as they got you? You're not allowed to speak your native tongue. You're not allowed to do anything that's part of your culture. You are stripped of everything. You are now Toby. That's what they told you. Toby don't influence Massa. Massa influenced Toby. So someone explained to me where this accent America got this accent from. See, I'm just sitting back and I just start thinking, something not right here. Something don't make no sense. And then every time somebody want to tell me I'm crazy, they always hit me with an insult. Like I got this little Native American dude right now on YouTube. I know you lurking in here somewhere on TikTok. I say on YouTube. He is lurking. He out here. Black folks are just ignorant, trying to steal our culture, but they run from me all the time. I went right in the section. I'll talk to you. Let's talk to you. Here, you don't. No one was. People hitting the like button. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want it. Oh, I want it. I want it. He can bring his tribal cards. He can bring his indigenous statuses. He can bring it all. But we're gonna have a conversation in common fucking sense. And if you can't justify or give me a common sense answer, I'm not taking your white man's information as this. This is what I tell people all the time. Religious people lose arguments with people all the time. Why? The main reason why is because your argument always starts with the Bible. That's the thing we're questioning. I ain't saying me, I'm just saying. People questioning it, that you can't go there. You got to give a reference point outside of what you're doing. It's like giving the name. Someone says, what's the definition of epigenetics? You say, well, it's epigenetics. No, you can't do it. You're not explaining it. You're not. All I'm saying is my people, my love buds, my family. So imagine this. If these are just aha things that I've been thinking about, just imagine how deep the rabbit hole goes. I do not claim to know anything. I just got all the questions. And when I ask answers to the questions, I get shamed. Oh, this nigga's crazy. Oh, he's just making shit up. Why is he just can't be enough? You are xenophobic, sir. I'm like, what? What? You just want me... And I'm gonna be honest with you, let me say something to him. It really did make me lose a lot of respect for Dr. Umar. This is a person, I'm gonna be honest with you. And hit the like button, people, shut it live. I promise. Oh, and if you don't hit the follow button, what do I tell them Ms. Right every time? They ain't gonna show them to her again. They show Ms. Right because she come every day. But that's it. They ain't gonna show you don't hit the like button. I'm gonna hit the follow button. Just tap the screen, I promise you. We're gonna keep you thinking. Boop, boop, boop. But, shit, I guess I tracked myself just then. What was I ready to say? But no, I tell people all the time, when you sit down and have these conversations, my thing is just like this. I look at the world just like this now. If they lied about that, if when you found out that cancer was no more than, the big C, allegedly. I'm gonna start doing this to myself when I mess up, I'm saying. So, when you found out that a lot of times, that's the majority of the times, because I've seen study after study, I'm a health guy, so study after study after study I've seen of people basically showing you where it's just mucus in your body. Remove the mucus, get you a healthy state. You can a lot of times get over a lot of what's going on in your body. But every time I go to the doctor, they say, nope, take these pills, put them under your tongue, wait 30 minutes, don't have this, and it's gonna leak a little bit. But that's okay, that's one of the side effects. You live in a world where I told you that's medicine now. That's your doctor. I go to the doctor because I have an autoimmune issue. I'll be transparent with the people. I got a thing called Hashimoto's. I'll be transparent with the family. This is my family. So I have this thing. So I have a thyroid issue. My thyroid don't work. So when I go to the doctor, but ask me how many times my endocrinologist touches my thyroid. I said my thigh. Oh God, pause. And so he don't do nothing. He wants to prescribe medication. Oh, take this in the morning, 2 of these before you get up in the morning, and take this, and when you take that, and you take this, and he said, now, one thing I know about drugs too, people don't realize your body adapts to everything. That's why every time, you got 1 milligram, and then knowing 1 milligram in 1 year, you taking 30 milligrams, because your body's adapted. I just say this, if it's not working, because I don't take the medication, no. It's not working. What I end up generally doing is just doing this. It's like you say, herbs is a big thing. I'm a big herb payer. I have a regimen that I do daily. I try to eat as healthy as I possibly can in this godforsaken world. Oh my God, America is a cesspool for food. Oh my God, I'm going to Jewish places. Oh, shoot, I said that out loud. I love TikTok Shop. I do. Oh, I go to their store to get food. because I know they're not gonna poison them. So I go get food from there. I've relegated down to that because you can't. You can't get healthy food. You can't. What are you doing? You going to these stores now, man? Everything you touch is like, oh my God, like beef. You don't even know if beef real. You're like, is this real beef? I don't know. What's the little white specks? I don't like none of that. You got me sidetracked. I don't even know what it is. That messed me up when I said the people's name out loud. What do you say about chemotherapy? Oh, Mo. Oh, you know what is so funny about that too? And I've heard about that too. And a lot of people don't realize. And all I'm just saying, let me say this. All I'm saying is that I just want my people to understand that everything that we believe to be true is not true. None of it is. And I want you to start wrapping your mind around that. If you go ahead and start wrapping your mind around that, your world actually opens up. Look, it's like a gift and a curse. It's a gift because you're like, oh God, the possibilities of things, right? And like for me, I'm just a student of knowledge. Like I was a knuckle, as much as I've learned in my little po life, I don't think I picked up. I'll be honest. I tell you guys, I love my people. Scott Free people, y'all my people. I'll be that movement. That's what we're gonna be at. I love y'all. I'll tell you the truth. I did not read I got all the way through high school like I did. I didn't read one whole book until I was 19 years old. As many books as I've read between 19 and now. And when I say I have a library, I have an extensive one. Oh, I have an extensive one. The world, when I realized the school system for one was not designed for me, it was designed for everyone else but not me. And when I realized that they won't give me nothing real anyway, it just opened up my world. I promise you, people, your whole existence opens up once you open up your palate. If you don't have the money to travel or you're holding your hostage here, I promise you, get in the book. That's the next best thing to do. Don't you vote for me? No, Big Ben. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me in the office. No, sir. I won't make it 3 weeks. If I do it, what would I have to make as my running mate to run for office? It can't be you, Big Ben, because if you black, you can't do it. You can't do black folk. They can't do it. They ain't gonna do it. They're gonna get us both out of there. Our whole cabinet be gone. We have to get something they don't like. Like they really don't like. Oh, I know. I could get a black person. I gotta get a Haitian. Haitian. Fuck no. Someone go get an Asian people running mate. That'll be so funny. Anyway, but no, don't vote for me for nothing. I don't want that. That system don't work that way. Y'all gotta remember that. And I know that sounds counterproductive. Like this nigga talk all this rap, but he don't want to remember. I would never. Because all you're asking me to do is sit here and play games with people who ain't gonna do nothing but try to railroad me in the end. Now they know me. Like two things I tell you. I'll never run for politics, one. And two, I will never, even if I come up with an invention, I will never give it to the patent office. No. Not doing either one of them. Because if you patent it, they coming for it. If you're a politician, they heard of you now. No, I don't want none of that. Nope. I just talk to my peoples. Common sense is common sense to me. I just want you to feel the same way. Like, doesn't common sense move the same way for you? What do you say about color purple? Books are the key. And look, mind you, let me say this till let me finish out with that, because I didn't ever get a chance to finish out with that. But I say this all the time. If you refuse to hold physical anything, books, CDs, DVDs, things like this, they're going to take them all. And remember, we just watched this. They're sucking up old books, things that are teaching us what the past was about. See, there's information that's out there that tells you what the old world was like. There's information that tells you that we had free electricity. There's information to show you that cars were around. There's information to show you that people were riding around in blimps by the thousands and carrying themselves around. And you don't have to sit in a fucking... Whoop. I told you. Oh, Lord. I don't know what it got into me today, guys. I don't know what it got into me. But you can't... You cramped in the seat on a Spirit airline. No, you had space. Do y'all realize Soul Plane was like a real thing? Not Soul Plane, I don't mean that. What I'm saying is, them blimps that you see, like the Hindenburg. Hindenburg was a false flag. Hindenburg, allegedly. That's what the problem is. I say too many things. And I have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop. Rumor has it that the Hindenburg, if you ever heard of it, crashed and burned, and they said it was just too unsafe to keep those things. No, those things, they had malls in those things sometimes. Do y'all realize that? They had shopping places. They had hotel rooms. Can you believe flying around on a fucking thing in the air just like that? That's what they had. I'm not lying. Look it up. So you gotta ask yourself, why would they want me sitting in this little chair? Here's a reason. Oh, there's definitely a reason. And which probably is because they roll out all of the technology that they got privy to somehow, some way, slowly. Look, they have commercials of women being advertised cell phones in their cars in the 1930s. Oh, if you have to go by the grocery store, you should pick up this too here. These are commercials, 1930s. They said, oh, take this shit away. We don't want to roll that out yet. And they took it away. And I believe the reason why they rolled it out so slowly too is because they did a lot of now again, for entertainment purposes only, they did a lot of burning of things. Buildings, streets, roads, names, locations, changing this, that, and the third. It's easy to do that when people don't have technology. It's hard to do that now. They have to do a lot of sneaky and hiding and a bunch of other stuff, but it's hard to do it now. Why? Because people are watching. And so what I want people to understand is this. This is not the world again. Okay, this ain't the world you lived in, and this is not the most technologically advanced that we could be. This is not the most technologically advanced people. That means, and let me say this, because I always want to big up my people. And again, when I say I want to big up Black Americans, this is not because I only like us and I'm xenophobic and I don't like the Jamaicans. I had no problem with it. I had people who used to work with me that were cool, that were Jamaican, what up, blah, blah. And so it just, to me, I had no problems with people. I don't. It just, I want to point to my own folks because somebody's always tearing us down. So for me, if you gonna tear us down, then we need 1 or 2 or 3 of us and just gonna pour into us. And so for me, I have to look at this. Matter of fact, I think a man has something to speak better than I could speak. Hold on, let's see. Do I got that? Let me see, hold on, let me see. Is this it? Let me see if I got it, hold on.
They are simply telling us to our face. If you don't hear it, it's because you choose not to.
Just watch it.
Listen to this.
There's a cognizance, I believe, within the intelligence community, particularly CIA, that there are humans among us that might be more extraterrestrial than human. And how do you identify them? That could be a major factor in why we're interested in that. And there's also the, I guess you would call contact tracing of like who's who. Right. And so what they did reveal that there was an interest in certain families. How would you understand families? I understand families to mean bloodlines. Right. That they were interested in certain bloodlines going back to ancient times. Who knows? Ancient times. Did they mention other heritages around the planet that through this marker? I was specifically told that the Cherokee heritage, the Cherokee Nation, had something to do with the phenomenon. And furthermore, that it has something to do with perhaps even the actual existence of Atlantis.
So now let me say this, my people, my people, my people, my people. Now let's take words away like Cherokee, Creek. Remember, these white people come in and say, oh, they about a creek. Creek people. So, but what I want people to know is, and then two, I don't care about the names. Again, you hear the old adage, where there's smoke, there's fire. How many different ways is someone gonna have to say, now mind you, this is what this means. From whitey scholars to Asian scholars to black scholars to everything alike to young up and coming people who are informationalists, people are deep diving, doing all this information, and every time they're all coming to one conclusion but with different names. You know what that is? There was a people on this soil of the Americas, right here in this soil, right here. The Moors, the Hebrews, the Moors. The Cherokee, the Seminoles, you get all these names, but at the end of the fucking day, they always describe nickels. And they always describe something's different about them nickels. Now, what have we established on today's episode, young boys and girls? That for some odd reason, we have to take the past and pay the past to the present to the past. In the present day, again, if you in Nova Scotia, if you are in Timbuktu, if you are in Australia and anything in between, every last one of them motherfuckers know who black Americans are. How? But I don't know nothing about their culture. Oh, but that's because your proximity to white people all throughout Europe. White people all throughout the whole entire globe taking over every part of this is a global unit they're in. Why did this bunch of niggas is so good? Why do these niggas have to be stopped at all times? Why do we can't let them be together? Why they have to have bad imagery? Why do you have to have a class to tell you how bad they are? Remember, everybody knows white T man don't like nobody. Why he sitting you down telling you who to like and who not to like? Cause he trying to control you. See, what I want people to understand is this. I'm not saying that we are superior to anyone, but I keep saying over and over again, people pull back layers, and if you pull back layers, the oldest bones come from here. Everything is here. All the statues is here. The same thing that you say is in Africa is here. It starts when I look at my architecture throughout this fucking landmass versus the continent, no disrespect, I see something different. And so what I'm trying to get people to see is this. It's a reason why they tell you to be an archaeologist. Can't get it out. An archaeologist. To go overseas to dig in the ground. When they show you ancient something, even though, again, thousands of fucking pyramids on this soil, niggas were just finding out this year that this whole piece of landmass had any pyramids. Why? Because they don't tell you anything about American history. If you learn American history, you learn we came in, whooped your ass, took everything, beat up all them little Siberians, and now we run the world, we're amazing, we great, all technology come to us, everything that's built came from them. Remember, again, let me back it up again. I'm sorry, I just thought of something else. Let's use our common sense again. So the same people you say, get it out the mud, you stifle, you poison, you imprison, you effeminize, you take us down to the little place to call the pee-pee hood. You know what I'm talking about, to get rid of your kids, you don't want all that other stuff that they do. They do all these different things to you all day, every day. They pick propaganda on TV all day long, this, that, and the third. But yet and still, somehow, some way, you were able to produce so much stuff in the 1800s. We have 50,000 patents. Black Americans, not black people globally. Black Americans have 50,000 patents. Means this world can move without you. Again, don't that sound different? Don't that sound like somebody who's doing something a little different? Everybody, you cannot compartmentalize this. Look at it this way. The same people that I keep telling you had to be from this soil is the same block of soil that they said the electricity came from, they said the car came from, they said the phone came from. Do I need to keep going? Everything ingenuity-wise was on this fucking soil, which means is how that get around you. That means you produce that. Remember, they told everybody else, yeah, we just took your shit. We just took yours. Yeah, we just took it. Yeah. But America, oh no, let's just change their history, make them be somebody else. Why are you changing our history? Why you didn't come in and tell you whooping up on us and you took it? Why is it that you were so far to hide the fact that this soil could not have been yours and you produced all this other stuff that they have burned down 90% of those buildings? Yes, newsflash, people. So when you go to downtown Chicago and you see all those buildings, 90% of what you see in this country is gone. Everyone's heard of the Great Fire of Chicago, 1871, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. 1871 fire in Chicago said that they ripped through Chicago like nobody's business. Tore that city apart. Now, I don't understand how trees and then power lines didn't burn, which didn't even supposed to have a power line. Trees and power lines didn't burn, but stone buildings did. Fireplaces in the ground burnt up. Now, I don't know how that happened, but I digress. If that ain't enough to make you say, huh? Then how about this? How about the same night the Great Fire happened in Chicago? Like 6, 7, 8 other cities all around the Great Lakes, all burnt up the same night. Did you know that too? How about put in a big city in this country, put in Miami, put in Arizona, put in Washington, put in New York, put in any one of these places and say Great Fire of such and such and watch it be one. You see how confident I said that? You wanna know why I'm confident I said that? Because that's what you're going to find. And if you don't, the information is already starting to change. What I need people to understand is this. A lie has to continue to lie. A lie has to continue to move. You have to change and pivot this. We have to change and pivot that. They openly tell you, they lie to you all the time. They openly tell us, I lie to y'all every day. And then yet and still, I've watched black folks after black folks get on this line and attack each other. For no apparent reason. This will get on line and attack each other. You want to attack me? Your information says you are my child. No, no. We not built the same. And I even say that for the white people. From the pictures I've seen and from the own eyes of my daughters that I birthed and I trust, they say the same thing to me that I'm thinking too. They say they don't look the same. They don't move the same. They don't act the same. Those European ways and these people. I know that Ben Franklin said that we are too small of a group of people, the Anglo-Saxon. We need numbers. I get it. They said they dumped out yours. She told me on the tour they got the Ellis Island tour. If y'all know about Ellis Island, that's the main spot that immigrants supposed to came in at. They said they have a story over in London where they tell you where they bought tickets to Ellis Island. That's a story. Oh, that's a game. Because you don't take that many people out of a place. Europe is fucking tiny. Do you want how tiny Europe is? Let's see. I'm going to show you how tiny Europe is. Europe is tiny. Hold on. Europe is tiny. I'm not BSing. Hold on. Hey, Alpha.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Everything good?
Hey, listen. Yeah, what is the population of Europe in totality? Not broken up by races, just what is the population?
Let me check for you. All right. Europe's total population is roughly 743.5 million people. That's the continent overall.
So the entire continent has 700 million people. The entire continent. The entire continent. That's today. I should have asked the when back in those days. Shit, but you can't ask. That's another thing. Newsflash, don't ever ask AI 2 leading questions back to back. It seems like you're going somewhere. She has been programmed to start pivoting you at that moment. I never go back to back. Clear your cache, do whatever you need to, and she's still listening. But the reason why I do that is because I need for people to understand there are not a lot of people there. That culture couldn't have sustained that many people mass exiting at one time. They would have lost so many people at that time, they would have suffered. But for some odd reason, you never hear about that, do you? Oh, the actors are all still there. And the new actors are being put in place. Let me tell you about my people something. I got enough time now. To my beautiful, lovely people in this world, do y'all realize this is what's happening? They have completed the entire freaking story. There is a complete story being told to you every day, and everyone is in on it. I always tell people, when you find out that people like, not Jihada, I always say that, Barefoot Contessa. If you watch the Cooking Network, I like the Cooking. Barefoot Contessa was on there. Barefoot Contessa was a CIA agent, FBI agent, one of the two. Now, she tells you she did clerical work, that's BS. Nope. Your next door neighbor who just be looking at your house all the time, she ain't doing it just because she knows it. I promise you. These people are everywhere. Look, just imagine this. Just look at it these terms. You've done something. I want you to slow down. Close your eyes, brothers and sisters. Close your eyes. I want to paint a picture for you. So, your eyes closed yet? Okay. If you're driving, open them. Don't do that. Just close your eyes. Just imagine you told a lie so great, so grandiose, so like, oh my God. And you know that once that lie is told, the truth comes out about that lie, that the veil that you have put up for so long, all of the torturous things and all of the nature, all of the stuff that you did is all coming to light. And then none of this ever had to be this way. I think I'll probably go to these lengths too. I guess that's what I'm saying. Because they're going to so many great lengths to tell you, no, you're wrong, you're lying. And even down to the point, you do know what's coming next, right? Because they're already doing it on here. Again, if to any of you ladies in this room, I decided to get really aggressive with our poo-poos and pee-pees, and I did something against your will, you're going to go to the police station, and you're going to tell them and you're going to use one word, and it begins with the letter R. And it's so unfortunate that we all know this to be the universal word that we use when women get attacked, majority of the time. To the point to where I can't even use it online. And I know the only reason why is because you don't want to turn into a hashtag that all you do is do this to other people. I know that's what it is. But anyways, I got a message was up here, but I don't even know what happened to the message. No way. What was that message? Hold on one second, guys. because I don't want to be saying too many people be coming for me. Oh, God, no. You know they like to do it. So it just, guys, all I'm just saying is that I know we end up down this path a lot, but it's just that if you don't get rid of the illusion, you can't never move. And it is an illusion. None of this is real. Again, something that is generating enough energy to where you're 100 degrees at any given time. And your body knows internally when it's sick to turn up the temperature on you. That's amazing. That you are a computer. Can I say something? Let me see if I can tell you what I got thought. I had a thought the other day, and I didn't even know if I wanted to bring it to you guys yet because I hadn't fully flushed it out. But I truly do believe, like, how about this? How do I want to say this? I don't want to come off like I'm crazy. I know we get to talking about whether we're in a simulation or not, right? Is this real? Is this not real? Are we real? Are we real? You know what? Let me flush it out some more. I haven't flushed it all the way out. And I want to make sure when I bring it to you guys, because honestly, last time I flushed something out, I was thinking about this whole thing of why they don't have accents. Because that hit me like a fucking brick when that happened. And I just, because I'm starting to realize just I'm starting to realize in this world, as long as if you just keep doing what they say, it's gonna stay this way. Man, let me pivot, because I need to flesh that out. But I'm gonna show you something else. Let me show you something else. Let me give you a couple more things I'm gonna get out of here. Let me show you this. Even better, for my people who love like TikTok challenges and shit like that, listen to this. I want you guys to do this too. All this is tied together, I promise you. Listen.
What did you say?
The viral say something a bunch of different ways emotionally, or say something as different famous people. You know that TikTok Instagram trend? Yes. I used to get auditions from my agent for AI companies where they're like, for $100,000, come in and say these things, right? And I was like, no, of course not, because $100,000.
See what I mean? If you caught what he's basically saying, what he's basically saying is this. We're not gonna pay people to come in here to replace you guys. We're just gonna do it simultaneously through you, through trends and gigs and all of this. And I see so many people doing it. I remember people say, hey, when they say, do the 10-year challenge, show yourself 10 years from now. Then you wonder why all of these AIs can look like black people to the T. Some of them look like, let me say some newsflash to my people. When you're seeing these gorgeous women online with the most perfect bodies, whether they're white or black, you've seen them, they look perfect, but you notice in the video, you say, something's off. It's like they're a little too perfect. They have 200,000 followers, they don't follow nobody. Something's off. Her little booty jiggles a little too much, something's off here. And then you realize, wait a minute, I don't think she's real. I think what they're doing is, they're getting in our cadences, they're getting in our tones, they're getting in our humor, they're getting in everything. So eventually, you know what you're gonna get? And this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna transcend the movie industry. Because you know, the movie industry is it's over. Don't nobody watch movies like that anymore. But guess what happens when they said transcend their movies? They're gonna open up to the world first so you can do it first. And then they're gonna stifle and take it, and then they're gonna be the only one to do it. But AI is gonna be your new Will Smiths, your new Martin Lawrences, everyone else. This is gonna be real people. Why do I need real basketball players when I can put on a game and the simulation looks so real that I don't need you to? You just show up to the game, and you can put on they'll have you put on one of those little fucking headsets, and you'll sit there and watch the game like this. The man's amazing, and they're gonna tell you it's an event. Oh, it's an event. It's amazing. This is an amazing event. We get to go here and watch a screen. People, this is all that's happening. And then I start what I can't flush out, and I don't want to keep diving into because I have something I'm thinking, but I don't know if we're real. I'm starting to wonder, I don't know if any of this is real. You know, a lot of people say if you just get out the matrix, you'll feel it. And I'm starting to wonder, am I getting close? Because I'll give you something else. I'll tell you, this is what I will say. Bedtime, nighttime. Am I the only one? Someone has to respond to me. Ms. Wright, you still here? Sugarfoot, I know you're going to give me. Kim, you still here? I want y'all to tell me this. Can y'all remember y'all dreams now? I can't remember my dreams anymore. Soon as I wake up, it's gone. And for me, I'm the person, I used to write my movie. I would dream movies and could write them. I was a writer. I just want to know if anybody else is forgetting their dreams and they can't remember, because I'm starting to wonder, are they stopping us from being able to, you got people who believe that they're, what's the word that they call it, where they, God darn it, my brain ain't working today. I'm getting old, people. Ooh, I'm getting old. And it's not epigenetics. What's the shit called? Astral planning. I believe people be doing that. And so I'm forgetting my dreams. So you really, Miss Wright, you feel the same way. I'm telling you, man, something's not right here. You say I saw a video, AI action movie. See what I mean? See what I mean? They're already making them. I didn't even know that. See, for me, I very rarely, I remember like a teensy bit, and I have to focus on that dream when I first wake up. It's like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't say nothing to me, don't do nothing. And that's the only way I can remember a piece of it, but then 5 minutes later, it's over. I do believe they're blocking our dreams, but remember, your dreams is a whole nother world. Look, when you were a child, when you were younger, your dreams were so fucking intense. When you woke up, you could either be happy or sad. When you woke up, they were so intense. That means you left here. You had to have left here at some point. And as I sit back and I watch these people as they're leaving, I'm like, something's not right here. It's like they at every turn they say, I'm gonna block you, nigga. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. Am I the only one that's feeling this? Is this how I feel? Anyways, I digress. But that's what it is, and I wouldn't be surprised if again, it ties right into what I'm talking about. I didn't even really realize, but that ties right into it too. Hold on, what else I got here? Got that boom, bang, bing, bop. What is this right here?
They are simply telling us to our face.
Bow. Hold on. I ain't gonna talk about this. This is about child support, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't know. All right, anyway, let me get my patootie out there. People! Again, like I always say, you know, today was just one of them days. I just wanted to brand. I had one of my little thoughts, and I wanted to put it out to the world, share my little thoughts with the world. Because I got a lot of little things I be thinking about. And all I be thinking is this. Look, it's got to be something greater than what we doing. Because what we currently doing right now can't be all and the end all be all for us. This is how I look at it. But anyways, I digress. Anyway, people, if you ain't hit the follow button, hit the follow button, share the live. Appreciate you for following the live. Definitely follow, because we do it Monday through Friday at 2-ish every day. Support the channel, Cash App, $300 Radio. I appreciate the people who donate. Let me say that again. For the people who have donated to the channel, I appreciate you, because y'all don't realize it. I'm up 1, 2, 3 o'clock every morning. I am building these websites. I'm putting the platform together, the whole nine, because I want to build a community of people. So all the help that y'all do supports that. I appreciate, and I take that none for granted. So again, Cash App, $300 Radio. You'll see a heart and 300 Radio. That's the platform. I'm ready to get into some music. Let me see, what song do I want to play? I'm gonna play a little music for you guys. What song do I want to play first? I got some new joints, but I don't know yet. What do I want to play? But let's get it pulled up so we can do it. I don't know. Let me get everything queued up. I'm gonna play some things and we'll see what happens from here. I appreciate you guys again for coming in and rocking with your boy. All right, but hold on a second. Got that. All right, so give me a second. Let me see what I can find. Let me throw up. That's not it. All right, so let's go. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do this one, then I'll do another one in a minute. Okay, but I appreciate you guys. Again, love for you guys showing up. This is your man Scott Free. See you guys next time, next week. No, I said next week. Shit, yeah. Come on. I'll be
there. Met her in the rain by the corner store. Same calm face made me want more. She said, little still, said enough. One look in my chest and it all got tough. She was cool like a code I could never break. Soft-spoken queen with a steady weight. When the world got loud, she stayed low. That kind of love make a strong man slow. Now she ride with me through the smoke and the noise. Keeps it tight with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me. Keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me. When the pressure come through, my chick ride with me. And she know what to do. Ride with me. Seen fake love fold when the ring came due. Seen bright smiles fade when the day got blue. But she stayed right there in my roughest hour, like a front gate locked with a hidden power. If trouble get close, she don't make a sound. Just one step back and it all calm down. Dependable heart be low-key flame. Everybody knows, but they don't know her now. With me, through the smoke and the noise, keeps it tight with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me. Keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me. When the pressure comes through, my chick ride with me. And she know what to do. Ride with me. In the mirror I see what I used to be. Loudmouth pride, moving recklessly. Then she came in and the pace slowed down. Made a hard man learn how to hold his ground. So if the whole wide world want a piece of me, she the one thing they can't reach easy. No show or trust are real. That's the kind of love that can't be killed. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me. Keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me. When the pressure comes through, my chick ride with me. And she know what to do. Ride with me. It's FBA swag. Step in the room, it's a wait. Fresh press fit, clean fade. Hands in the air when I move. Got that calm, got that proof. Built from pressure, still I shine. To the long road, still on time. Talk sweet, but I walk truth. Every scar got a gold tooth. Mama taught me how to stand. Pop said, son, be a man. I turn pain into profit. Every loss got me locked in. I don't chase, I attract. Whole lot of heat in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. That's FBA swagger. FBA swagger. Walk in, they gather. FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder. Boss mind, no chatter. Real one, it matters. FBA swagger. Oh, so new money on me. Still move like the block know me. Tailor shirt, fresh kiss, coastal. Got a dream in my jaw. No fear, I was raised with a strong, don't fold. Where the young grow quick, heart bold. So I keep my circle tight. Only real ones near my light. Women love the way I speak. Low tone, but the room gon' peep. It's the way I make plans and move. Not a show, just a man with groove. I don't chase, I attract. Whole lot of heat in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. FBA swagger. FBA swagger. Walking, they gather. FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder. Boss mind, no chatter. Real one, it matters. FBA swagger. From the pain we rise. From the truth we shine. Not a trend, not a fade. We been built for better days. Deep roots, wide reach. Black gold in the way we speak. When I smile, the whole spot lean. That's power in the way I breathe. That's FBA swagger. FBA swagger. Walking, they gather. FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder. Boss mind, no chatter. Real one, it matters. FBA swagger. I came in late, shoes full of dust. Yeah, I said, baby, I don't trust us. I know I've been wrong more than I've been right. Left you holding pain on too many nights. You folded my shirt while I folded true. Now I'm standing here with nothing but proof. I ain't proud of the man I was, but I'm here now, trying to make this love. If you walk away, I can't blame you, no. But before you go, let me tell you so. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm learning, baby. Stay with me. I was lost. I was lost. I was lost. I was lost. Now I'm on my knees. Stay with me. 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 Oh, I remember your tears on that kitchen tile. Me acting brand new, wearing denial. You gave me your heart, I gave you a stone. Still you kept me warm, kept me from the home. I ain't asking you to forget it all. Just let me stand up before I fall. I ain't proud of the man I was, but I'm here now, trying to make this love. If you walk away, I can't blame you, no. But before you go, let me tell you so. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm learning, baby. Stay with me. I was lost. I was lost. I was lost. I was lost. Now I'm on my knees. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Oh. Stay with me. Oh. If I could fall back time, I come home clean. I'll speak your name soft and live what I mean. Let those horns cry, let this old heart show. I'm not who I was, I'm just letting you know. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm learning, baby. I was lost. Now I'm on my knees. Stay with me. 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 I'm gonna do right. Stay with me. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I packed his dinosaurs, his school shirt, his little blue shoes. One duffel by the door, one box full of what can we lose. He asked, Daddy, we going home? And I said, for a while. That word sat in my throat like a stone in a child's smile. I see my mama place from the porch through a memory there. Now the car got my whole life folded up in the rear. Judge said limited visits, that line cut deep as a knife. I signed my name like I signed all pieces of my life. His mama on the other line, tired, trying not to break. We both lost in the water, different ways to make the same mistake. Mileage on the dash looked like receipts for my regret. Every red light felt like a prayer, I hadn't answered yet. I keep my eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, heart on hold. If love can break, it can grow, even when the truth gets cold. Let's take a ride, let the miles decide. Let's take a ride. I got tears to hide. At my mama's door, I still knock with pride. Let's take a ride, let's take a ride. Oh, let's take a ride. I done ran from time. Let's take a ride. Now I face my crime. For my son I tried. Let's take a ride, oh, let's take a ride. He pressed his face to the glass, counting fences and mailboxes. I told him stories about my first bike, my first fight, my false losses. He laughed at my old prayer chain, that's why I held it so tight. I said when men feel split in two, that hoe what kept them alive. My mama taught me love ain't clean, it leaves dust on your hands. Still she opened that front door like forgiveness understands. I keep my eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, heart on hold. If love can break, it can grow, even when the truth gets cold. Yeah, yeah. Let's take a ride. Let them outside. Oh, let's take a ride. I got tears to hide. At my mama's door, I still knock with pride. Let's take a ride. Oh, let's take a ride. Oh, let's take a ride. I done ran from time. Let's take a ride. Now I face my crime. For my son I tried. Let's take a ride. Oh, let's take a ride. Mama said, boy, your pain don't cancel your name. His mom said he's still yours, just don't make the same game. And my son in the back, like, can we stop for some fries? I laughed through the ache, felt the sky in my eyes. 3 generations, one seat, one shaking frame. I can't rewrite the past, but I can show up change. Let's take a ride, let the miles decide. Let's take a ride. I got tears to hide. At my mama's door, I still knock with pride. Let's take a ride. Oh, let's take a ride. Let's take a ride. I done ran from time. Let's take a ride. Now I face my crime. For my son I tried. Let's take a ride. Oh, let's take a ride. He learned one thing from me. Let it be this hard-earned truth. Love don't vanish in the wreckage. It learns how to move.
The curve of your neck, yeah, like a coffee cup, I wanna hold it in my hands. See you slowly as I wake up. You're alive in my kitchen, like a radio anthem. Little crackle, little comfort. Every song I grew up on. You remind me of everything I never looked at twice till I saw it on you. Doorways, daylight, quiet rooms. You remind me how simple things can feel brand new. Every corner, every shadow too. You remind me. Sunday down the aisle. Every step a soft confession, every glance a hidden smile. The line of your back, like pages in a book. I'm reading with my fingertips, every crease, every hook.